pleasure to introduce to you an amazing entertainer and mind-blowing performer, master of the ancient hypnotic arts. Get ready to laugh until you cry and have loads of fun. Presenting Master Hypnotist, Jonathan.
How is everybody this evening? Thank you so much for coming out. I appreciate it. So, just by show of hands, how many of you guys have never seen a hypnosis show before? This is going to be the first one. It's a good bit of you. How many of you guys have seen a hypnosis show before? Just a few. Wonderful, wonderful. So, my show is different from any hypnosis show you guys have ever seen before. A hypnosis show is all about participation. So without participation, there really is no show. I don't like to stand up on stage. I'll spend enough time up there on stage later on. I'm going to come down and interact with everybody. I know most of you, but I don't know everybody. And that's good. I like to meet new people and greet new faces. And then I always love to see people that I know. Yeah. You nervous, Chris?
A little bit, yes.
A little bit. I know Rob is nervous. He's shaking. He's shaking over there. So, what is hypnosis? Hypnosis is simply the power that words have to influence our actions and our decisions. See, we all experience different forms of hypnotism every day, but we don't recognize it as hypnosis. That's not what it's called. So just by show of hands, how many of you guys have ever gotten in your car to drive someplace, other than work, maybe to the store? You got a lot on your mind and you turn to go to the store, right? Without even thinking about it. How many of you guys have ever gotten in the car driving down the highway and you get completely zoned out and focused on what's going on the road, or the kids, or work, or something stressing you out, and you miss your exit and you don't even think about it, right? That's called highway hypnosis. So all that is your subconscious mind taking over a repetitive task so that you don't have to think about it. You learn through your subconscious. You learned how to drive, and so your subconscious thinks it knows what to do. Just like you know how to walk and talk without thinking about it, that's, again, your subconscious is in control. So during the state of hypnotism, it's the exact same thing. We get your conscious mind out of the way, and we access your subconscious directly. So your subconscious is like a child. Everything that you tell your subconscious is truth and reality. So if I tell you on stage that you're going to cluck like a chicken, you will, because that's what you really believe in the depths of who you are. Now, it works the same way for clinical hypnotherapy, which I do. If I tell you you're a non-smoker, you're a non-smoker, because that's what we've taught your subconscious mind. If I tell you that you're no longer addicted to Dr. Pepper, you won't be, because that's what your subconscious mind believes. So it does have a very real benefit. Now, up here on stage, I'm not going to do any hypnotherapy. However, a really deep state of hypnotism, which you can achieve up on stage, 15 minutes of that is like an hour's worth of sleep. So for an hour-long show, you're going to have a 4-hour nap. It's Friday night. Let's go party. That's right. So let's go through a quick demonstration. I want to show you guys how quick and easy it is to bypass your conscious mind and for suggestive thinking to be implanted. So everybody in the audience, since it's a small audience, we're all going to participate and follow along, okay? I want you to take your hand and put it high in the air, make an okay. High above your head, high above your head. Everybody in the audience is going to make an okay. Wonderful. Now we're going to take that okay and we're going to make it an L. And then back to an okay. Then an L. Then an okay. Now look at mine and look at yours. Look at mine. Look at yours. Look at mine. Now, put it on your chin and freeze. Realize, guys, for most of you, that's not your chin, it's your cheek. Now, there are 3 types of people in the audience, okay? You gotta watch. Those of you that learn visually went to your cheek. You did as you saw. Those of you that learned by listening, you went to your chin, because that's what I said. But there's a very, very select few, a special breed, like Rob. They did this. You ready? Ready? Now, you know what that's called? A cheater. There you go. That's right. So that just shows how quick and easy it is for a suggestion to be implanted. A lot of people think, well, if I'm hypnotized, I have no control. I lose control, and I have skeletons, and who knows what I'm going to say up on stage. And that's not true. When you're in a state of hypnotism, your self-control, your defense mechanisms are still there. You're still yourself. You're just a more relaxed and carefree version of yourself. See, if I could get your personal information from you when you're hypnotized, I'd stand in front of a bank all day and hypnotize people. It'd be all right. It'd be all right. But I can't. So there's two things that can happen. If you get a suggestion that your conscious and subconscious mind don't agree with, one of two things will happen. You either just won't do it, you'll sit there and won't do anything, or you'll snap out of it and you'll completely come out of the state of hypnotism. But you'll never do anything that go against your morals, your values. But if you don't have morals and values, it's kind of open. Exactly. But we're in a safe place today, so we can't do that. So, one more thing, real quick. I want you guys to take your hands, and on three, we're going to clap your hands together. On three. All right. So on three, you're going to clap your hands together and interlock your fingers on three. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, on three. Come on three. Wait, on three. Too soon. All right, you ready? 1, 2. I still got most of you. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. All right, and clap and then interlock your fingers nice and tight. Not so tight that you lose circulation, but not loose and limp like this either, okay? So nice and tight so that you got a nice firm grip. And then I want you to take, and I'm going to turn to the side, I want you to put your hand in front of your face by about 12 inches, about like that, okay? Now, focus on me. In just a minute, not yet, but in just a minute, I'm going to count to 3. And when I get to 3, I want you to pop your fingers up like this. Steeple your fingers and separate them by about an inch. Not open like this, not closed like this, but by about an inch. Okay? And then you're just going to focus on the space in between your fingers. You're not going to look anywhere else. Don't look at the person beside you. Don't focus on your fingers. Just focus on that little space in between your fingers. And as you focus on that space, I'm going to begin to snap and count. When I snap and count, you're going to find your fingers get closer and closer together until the point where your fingers touch. And then once your fingers touch, the harder and harder you try to get your fingers apart, the more stuck they're going to become. Want it to happen, expect it to happen, and watch it happen. See, hypnotism is about feeling, not thinking. So just feel it. Don't think about it. Analyze this tomorrow. On the count of 3, pop your fingers apart. 1, 2, 3. Focus on the space in between your fingers as your fingers start to get closer and closer together. Just looking at that space, watch them get closer and closer together. Don't fight it, just feel it as they start to move. Consciously they start to move, as subconsciously they start to get stuck. And once your fingers touch, if you try to pull them apart, you notice that the harder and harder and harder you try to get them apart, the more stuck they become. Go ahead and try and find that you can't. And the harder you try, the more stuck they become. Wonderful. Now, look up at me. How many people had your fingers move? Move, yeah. How many people had your fingers touch? How many got stuck? And is there anybody that's still stuck? Anybody still stuck? Okay, perfect. So again, that just shows the power of suggestion, and that's all that hypnotism is. You can still hear everything. You're still conscious. You're still aware. Again, you're just a more relaxed, more carefree version of yourself. So I'm going to go ahead and stop the music, and we're going to flip the script a little bit. So typically, the way that my show works is I'll ask for volunteers to come up on stage. I have 8 chairs. That doesn't mean I only take 8 volunteers. If I get 30 people to volunteer, wonderful, that's what we'll roll with. But we've got a very small, intimate crowd tonight, so we're going to do things a little different. Instead of asking for volunteers to come up on stage, because some of you might be a little bit apprehensive, or nervous, or shy, I'm going to flip it, and I'm just going to hypnotize you guys in the audience. So I'm going to ask everybody in the audience to follow along, to suspend your disbeliefs, to suspend any hang-ups you may have, and again, just feel it. Don't think about it. The more you think about it, the less effective it is. And this deep state of hypnotism is the most relaxing thing you've ever felt. I'm actually an insomniac. I don't sleep unless I hypnotize myself. At night, I hypnotize myself. I fall asleep within about 5 or 10 minutes. I sleep wonderful. If I don't, I'm up until 2 or 3 in the morning. So I speak from experience when I tell you that this is the most relaxing thing you've ever felt. So, in just a second, I'm going to have you guys close your eyes. Don't close your eyes yet, because if you close your eyes now, you can't look at me and follow along. So I'm going to have you close your eyes, and then I'm going to count backwards from the number 5 to the number 1. Now, when I reach the count of 1, you'll find that your eyes are going to lock shut. And the harder and harder and harder you try to open your eyes, the more stuck they're going to become. In fact, you're going to find that it's impossible for you to get them open. They just simply won't work. Your eyebrows will move, your cheeks and mouth will move, but those eyes just won't open until I come up to you myself personally and I touch you on the forehead. You ready? Like this. Watch, watch, watch. And then your eyes will pop open. Again, want it to happen, expect it to happen, and watch it happen. Don't think about it, just feel it. Now, everybody in the audience, go ahead and close your eyes. Close your eyes, close your eyes, close your eyes. Wonderful. And if you've got your hands separated, one on each leg, so they're not touching, not crossed, just completely relaxed. Now, if the person next to you is not paying attention and not following along, that's okay. That's not your concern. That's not your worry. Tonight, I just want you to think about yourself. Just feel within yourself. And if you take it serious, you will experience a deep, profound state of hypnotism. Wonderful. Now, everybody in the audience, I want you to take your right hand and put your right hand straight above your head. Don't bend your elbow if you can help it. Right hand above your head, don't bend your elbow if you can help it. High, high, high above your head. Higher, higher, higher. Wonderful. Now we're going to take your index finger and point your index finger straight up to the sky. Straight up to the sky. Perfect. Now in just a moment, I'm going to count backwards from the number 3 to the number 1. And when I reach the count of 1, and in slow motion, your arm is going to begin to fall. As your arm begins to fall, if you should bump or touch or brush somebody else, it's not going to bother or disturb you at all. In fact, it's only going to serve as reinforcement to your subconscious mind to allow you to drift even deeper into this wonderful, relaxing state that is now starting to build within. 3, 2, 1. That's too fast, way too fast. Everybody's too fast. Slower, slower, slower. Slow motion. Slow, slow. Perfect. As your arm begins to fall, in your mind, get one picture. One picture, a painting, a snapshot, a color, a number, a letter, an animal, a word, a house. Wrap your mind around that one image, so that one image is the only thing that you're thinking about. The picture, the painting, the snapshot, the color, the number, the letter, the animal, the word, the house. 5. Feel your eyelids beginning to press down. 4. Press them down tighter than that. No, tighter. Tighter. Really press them down. Press them down hard. Come on, really tight, really tight. 3. They're locking. They're sticking. They're gluing shut. 2. They're locked. They're stuck as if they were glued. And 1. Just try. Just try to get your eyes open and notice how stuck they are. Try. Go ahead and try. Give it a try. Try harder. Try even harder than that. Wonderful. Stop trying. Now, if your arm is still in the air, gently let it float down to your side and rest on your lap. Perfect. Now I'm going to come out and I'm going to talk to a couple of you. Just allow that relaxing feeling that you're starting to really build. Allow that to multiply. To feel 10 times more relaxed. 100 times more relaxed. And with every word that I say and every sound that you hear, you get even more relaxed. Perfect. Perfect. So mind the static, but tell me what your eyes feel like.
Blankets.
Like blankets? Do you think that would work for you?
What do you mean?
Exactly. Perfect. Mind that static, guys. I apologize. Chris, stand up for me. Yep. I'm actually going to ditch this for now. We don't need it. So something interesting happened with Chris. His eyes were locked really, really well. And I want you to just turn around, guys. I want you to look at Chris for a second. Look at his eyes. Tell me one thing that you notice about Chris's eyes. Kind of glassy and glossed over. Come up here with me, Chris. I want you to stand right there. Perfect. Spin around for me. Go ahead and shut your eyes. Perfect. Go ahead and shut them. And feel them lock shut. Like there's weights on every one of your eyelashes or magnets holding your eyes down. And I want you to try. Just try to get them open and notice how stuck they are. Perfect. Stop trying. Maintain your balance, but keep your eyes closed. Perfect. And Miss Shannon, come here. You had your eyes shut for a while. So, talk to me, Shannon. You had your eyes shut for a little bit. What happened? You popped them open.
Well, you said to try to open
I
them.
did.
And I did, and then I was able to.
You were able to. After a minute, though.
Yeah.
They were locked for a little bit.
Yes.
How did that feel?
Relaxing.
Relaxing. Go ahead and close your eyes for me again.
Okay.
And then I'm going to grab you by the wrist, and I just want you to let me do all the work. Perfect. And then I'm going to touch you on the forehead and just feel those weights come back to your eyelashes, those magnets, as they lock your eyes down. And I want you to try again. Just try to get them open, but notice how stuck they are. Go ahead and try. Notice how you can move your eyebrows, maybe your cheeks, but your eyes just don't work. Go ahead and try harder. And the harder you try, the more stuck they become. Perfect. Stop trying. Maintain your balance. And just feel the moment. This is wonderful over here, Victoria. So I'm going to have you stand right here. So the same with you, I would imagine. They were closed for a little while, and then maybe a sound or something kind of brought you out of it.
Yep.
Perfect. Go ahead and close your eyes for me again. And just notice how heavy they get. Notice, it's like you put too much mascara on and your eyelashes are just locked together. And I want you to try to get them open and notice how stuck they become. Go ahead. Wonderful. Go ahead and have a seat. I think you're trying a little too hard, but that's okay. No problem. Perfect. Now. Yeah, no, hold on. I got you. So, funny thing, when I'm working with the entire audience like this, I know who I want up on stage within just a few minutes because their eyes get completely locked, like yours did. And they were locked for a while. But then something snaps them out of it. It felt great, didn't it? So I want you to actually stand right there in the middle. And then turn around and face me. Perfect. Feet together. Make them touch. Don't move your feet all the way together. There we go. Don't move your feet, okay? I'm going to rock you off balance a little bit, but I'm not going to drop you. Focus right here. Don't look away, okay? You ready? Perfect. Now right there, let your shoulders relax. Perfect. And I'm going to rock you back up. Same way, we're going to go backwards just a little bit. Outstanding. You ready? Now you're going to feel this in your shoulders, like something's going to grab and pull you over to the left. There we go. That's crazy, isn't it?
Yes, totally.
That is weird. I got you. And right here, don't move your feet. It's like a string. Fantastic. Go ahead and close your eyes. Feel them lock shut. Try to get them open. They just don't work. Perfect. Maintain your balance. Outstanding. She's good. You've got your balance. I want you to come right over here. Feet together. A little bit apart. Keep your balance. Let me see your hand. Focus on your hand as though you're looking through your hand at my finger. As your hand gets closer and closer and closer to your face, your eyes get heavier and heavier and heavier. If at any point your hand should touch your face, your eyes lock shut. Perfect. Let your body weight just melt. Wonderful. As you start to sink and fall and drift. Knees getting weak, legs getting soft. And just sleep, just melt, just drift. Perfect. Ow. Ow. My goodness. Pow. There it is. All right, fantastic. I want you to come right over here for me. Going to stand right there. Perfect. And turn just and face me. Feet together. Put your hand on top of mine. On the count of 3, I'm going to push up as hard and as fast as I can. I want you to push down. You can separate your feet a little bit if you need to keep your balance. Hard and as fast as I can. I want you to do the exact same thing, like you're trying to push through the floor. Okay. I'm stronger. I'm faster. I'm going to beat you every time. You ready? 1, 2, 3. I beat you. That was so bad. That was so bad. All right, you ready? 1, 2, 3. See, I beat you again. All right, here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. There's a little bit of resistance, but I want you to do like this. Just on 3. Like 1, 2, 3. And just really give it all right? 1, 2, 3. Sleep, just melt, just relax, just drift. Knees buckle, legs fall. Just drift and dream. Just sleep and melt. Perfect. Fantastic. I want you to turn just a little bit, feet together. I'll come back to you in a second. As I reach around and touch you on your right shoulder, let your head just melt into me. As your legs melt, knees buckle, I got you. And just sleep and melt, just drift. Just perfect. Come here for a second. So your eyes are really glassy, but I think you're overthinking it a little bit. How you feel?
Sleepy.
It's crazy, isn't it? It's the weirdest thing. So I'm actually going to have you have a seat up there, because I think shocking you is not going to be the way to go. Have a seat. Focus on my finger. Blink. Blink again. Blink again. As my finger passes your chin, notice how heavy your eyes get. As they lock shut, your head gets heavy, your neck gets soft, and just melt. Perfect. Hi. Take a big step backwards for me. One more small step. Fantastic. All the way together, make him touch. Focus up here. We'll be back. Don't worry. He's being stubborn, but that's okay. So I'm going to move my fingers in front of your face. It's going to go really fast, but you got to focus and follow. You ready? Look that way. Not fast enough. Look that way. Not fast enough again. You got to go head and eyes. Okay? Ready? Look that way. Perfect. One more time. Look that way. Look that way. Look at me. Look at me. Sleep. Just melt. Just sleep and relax. Just drift and fall. Perfect. So, see his eyes? How he looks like he just woke up? And he doesn't have a clue what's going on, like he's lost in the sauce. That's exactly where you need to be. So what's happening is his conscious and subconscious are separating, but then he keeps pulling it back. And he just won't let it go. But we're going to make you get rid of it. Focus on your hand. Look at your hand as though you're looking through it. As your hand gets closer and closer to your face, your eyes get heavy, you get soft, and just sleep, just melt, just relax and drift. And 100 times deeper with every breath that you take, every sound that you hear. Wonderful, just melt and drift. Perfect. Now, where was I? Yeah. Just a second, okay, buddy? Come with me. Come with me, Miss Maddie. All right, stand right there for me. Turn all the way around. Close your eyes. I'm going to move your hair so I can feel your shoulders. All right, close your eyes. Perfect. Try to get them open, they're stuck. Wonderful, fantastic. Stop trying. Just hang on for just a second. I'm gonna let you go because you'll be in trouble. But look at his eyes. Look at those eyes. How glassy and glazed over, and he just looks like he needs a cup of coffee. So I'm going to have you step over gently. Perfect. And then this way just a little bit. Just sleep. Just melt. Just drift. Just fall. Perfect. Only the person I'm touching right now, feel your knees start to get soft and weak and buckle as you start to drift and melt just like a snowman on a hot day. Getting wonderful. Perfect. So, we're going to go with 4 this evening. Everybody on stage. If you're on the floor, you're on the stage. For the remainder of the evening, you're going to hear lots of cheer, lots of laughter, and lots of applause. In fact, the more cheer, laughter, and applause that you hear, the more reinforcement to your subconscious mind to allow the suggestions that you're about to receive to become even more real. We're going to put our creative imaginations to use. That's right. Use your creative subconscious to make the suggestions you're about to receive real in your mind. Because the more real they are, the better you'll feel. And the better you feel, the more real they'll become. So, anytime you hear cheer, laughter, and applause, that serves as reinforcement again, allowing those suggestions to be even more real. Everybody in the audience, let's give them a round of applause. Now, everybody on stage, in just a moment, not yet, but in just a moment, you're going to notice, you're going to feel millions of helium balloons tied to each and every one of your wrists. Those balloons are going to pull you straight up into the air. You'll open your eyes just enough to be able to find a seat up on stage. And once you find a seat up on stage, both of your arms will still be raised high, but you'll become locked, glued, velcroed, duct taped, seat belted into that seat. And no matter what happens, you cannot, will not, shall not fall out of that seat. On the count of 3, really feel those balloons start to pull. Helium balloons, millions of them in every shape, size, and color. Allow that to start happening right now. 1, 2, 3, as they start to pull you up higher and higher and higher, lifting your hands and your wrists. Your eyes pop open just enough to be able to see, to come up on stage. Wonderful, fantastic. And then once you have a seat up on stage, you feel fantastic and wonderful. Go ahead and float up and have a seat. And you can have a seat in the audience. You're doing fantastic, but you keep coming and going, and that's okay. All right, I want you to scoot over, and then you can sit right in the middle there. Perfect. So once you have a seat, you can have a seat right here. That's fine, no problem. So once you have a seat, go ahead and close your eyes. Close, 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 close. Perfect. And pull your hair back so I have your shoulders. Fantastic. So go ahead and close your eyes, close your eyes, close your eyes, close your eyes. Wonderful. And as you close your eyes, feel them get even more locked shut, locked stuck. As you put your feet flat on the ground just to keep your balance. Perfect. And every time I touch you on your shoulder like this, you feel even more relaxed, 100 times deeper, 100 times better. As your head just starts to get too heavy to hold, as it sinks and melts, your neck just getting weak from holding up your head. And anytime from the remainder of the evening and you hear me say the word sleep, just allow your body to drift, to dream, to melt, to fall. Loose and limp, just like a rag doll, feeling perfect in every single way. Like now. Just sleep, sleep, sleep. Just melt, just sleep and drift. Just fall. Perfect. And fantastic. So, I think you're going to give me trouble like your dad did, but that's okay. Let me see your hand for a second. Let me see your glasses. I'm going to set those over there. You ready? Sleep. Just melt. Just drift. So one of the things that I like to do is called a shock induction. If anybody's ever been tipped backwards in a chair, that feeling that you get, that is the easiest and fastest way to induce hypnotism. Chris, right there, you're perfect. You're overthinking it. That's okay. You guys up here are fantastic. Let's give them another round of applause. So, my show is an interactive show. As most of you may have seen on the board, it's time for you guys to follow along. Grab your phone, go to the website, slido.com. Once you're there, enter the code SOMNIUM, which is Latin for dream. That's going to allow you to participate in tonight's show. You control what happens up here on stage, not me. Voting will happen in real time in just a moment. Let's go ahead and open the poll for the first set. What would you like to see happen on stage? Would you like the volunteers to feel hot, then feel cold? Smell the best thing and then smell the worst thing? Hypnosis is absolutely fake, but they can't remember their name? Or to become human typewriters? Got 2 people that have chimed in. 2 people. If you're still looking for the site and the code, it is over there on the side. Slido.com. Perfect. Wonderful. I'm going to lock the poll in about 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's do them both. Sound good? All right, let's do them both. So everybody on stage in just a moment, not yet, but in just a moment, you're going to sit up straight in your chair, eyes open, feeling fantastic in every single way, still feeling deeply, deeply relaxed. You're going to focus on me, but you have absolutely no idea what your name is. In fact, you can think about it. You can see it. It's right on the tip of your tongue, right on the forefront of your mind, but every time you try and say it, you cannot remember. You simply cannot remember your name. It just won't come out. Anytime somebody else forgets their name, you laugh because that's ridiculous. How can you forget your own name? You laugh hysterically at them. But when I ask you what your name is, you have absolutely no idea. You've never been hypnotized, and hypnosis is fake. You don't believe in it. Everybody on stage, nod your head if you understand. Nod your head if you understand. Up and down and 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 faster, 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 faster. Wonderful. Good. On the count of 3, eyes open, feeling great. 1, 2, 3. Feeling fantastic and wonderful. Go ahead and sit up straight for me. I don't know what's going on there. We can just leave those. You don't have to be able to see for this. Feels pretty good, doesn't it? Nice and relaxing. Pretty good. So I have a mic, but I'm getting a lot of static. Let's see if we can use this. We got a nice small crowd, so we should be able to do okay. What's your name? We can come back. We'll come back to that, I promise. You're laughing pretty hard over here. Are you okay? What's so funny? I honestly, I don't know what's funny. You got to tell me. She doesn't. What's your name? It's. I mean, Shannon, you're laughing right here. What's so funny?
Chastity doesn't remember her name.
She doesn't remember her name. What's your name? It's not so funny now. I mean, you keep laughing. You okay? You good? Tell everybody why you're laughing so hard. What's so funny?
Because they don't remember their name.
They don't remember their name. That's ridiculous, isn't it? What's your name? Exactly. Yeah. And you are... Have you ever been hypnotized before? No? What do you think about hypnosis?
It's fake.
It's fake. How about you? What do you think? It's fake. And you? Yeah? Completely fake. Hey, what's your name? I don't know. I have no idea. Here, I think... No, I don't have it. I do have it on me here. So this is her business card. You can read that, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, read that for me. It's too hard. You can't read that.
That's my name.
That's your name, but you can't. Just try really hard. Just really hard. You can't. Okay. She's the operations manager. I don't know what kind of operation they've got going on over there. You having a good time?
Yes.
Yeah. Have you ever been hypnotized before? No. You believe in it at all? Maybe a little bit, but never happened to you. What's your name? I don't know. I don't know. Go ahead. You can tell me. I'll give you $20 if you can tell me your name.
I don't know. I don't know her name.
You don't know her name either? You don't know anybody's name. That's interesting.
I totally don't.
I'll give you $30 if you can tell me your name. $50 if you can tell me your name. Nobody? I get to keep my money tonight. I'm all right with that. Makes me smile.
Oh, wow. I don't even remember your name.
You don't even remember my name. I can't help you there. That's, all right. So, you guys smell that? Ugh. It smells terrible. Where's that coming from? Every time I snap, it just gets worse. And worse. And worse. So, where's that smell coming from? Give me a direction.
Over there.
Over there. So she says you smell. Where's that smell coming from?
I don't smell it actually.
You don't smell it actually? No, that's okay. No worries. You may not have a good sense of smell. Where's that smell coming from? Me. Oh, no, it's not coming from back this way. Now you're catching it?
A little bit.
Yeah. It's just. It's coming from over here, isn't it? Yeah. I think she says you smell. Did you shower today?
I did 2 times.
2 times. Actually, it smells pretty good, actually. It starts to get better. And every time I snap, it starts to get better and better and better. And you notice that it's actually the person sitting next to you that smells so wonderful. They smell fantastic and fragrant. And you just can't help but lean over there and get a little sniff because they smell so good. That's okay. Nobody's going to fault you for smelling them. It smells fantastic. It's some great fabric softener or something going on there. And it just gets better and better and better. And the more you get your nose in it, the better it smells. You can really get your nose in there and smell it. That's okay. Nobody's going to fault you for that. It smells good. It's wonderful. Fantastic. That's right. It's so good.
I don't even know her name and I'm smelling it.
I don't know. It's the craziest thing. And just allow your eyes to close and sit back in your chair and get nice and comfortable as your head gets heavy and just sleep, just melt, just drift, just fall. Give them a round of applause, everybody. Fantastic. Number 2. Would you like them to drive a sports car, become a goldfish, experience sleep dust, or play in an orchestra? Voting is open. Slido.com. Give you guys about 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wonderful. Everybody on stage in just a moment, not yet, but in just a moment, you're all going to be seated upright, eyes still closed. Seated upright, eyes still closed, feeling fabulous, feeling fantastic, feeling dreamy in absolutely every single way. You notice that you've all become goldfish swimming around in a goldfish bowl. With your fishy mouths and your fishy gills, just swimming around, enjoying life, having a good time. On the count of 3, be seated upright and allow that to happen. 1, 2, 3. Be seated upright, allow that to happen. Start swimming around your goldfish bowl with your fins and your gills and your fishy mouths, eyes still locked tightly shut, feeling fabulous in every way. You got to get your gills and your mouths going. We got to be goldfish. Start swimming. Swimming around. You got to start swimming. Swimming with your mouth and your gills. Start swimming around. Start swimming. Swimming, swimming, swimming. There we go. There we go. Now we're swimming. Now we're goldfish. Now we're goldfish. Pull your hair back out of your way here. There we go. Perfect. Now, somebody's going to come and they're going to put some food above you. You got to get some food. You're hungry goldfish. You got to look up there and get that food. We're all hungry goldfish. Perfect. As we're swimming around, having a good time. Wait. You noticed something. What was that? Somebody dropped a bigger goldfish in the bowl. We got to swim away. This time you really got to swim. You got to swim faster. You got to swim. You got to swim faster and faster. Hurry, you got to swim. You got to get away. You got to swim. Hurry, 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 get faster. He's behind you. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Swim. Swim faster and faster and faster and faster and faster. And freeze, 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 freeze. Don't move. Freeze, freeze, freeze. He might not see you. Camouflage. Don't move. Don't move. Don't move. Don't move. Whew, that was a close one. They pulled him out. Oh, you're back to being happy. Good goldfish. Just swimming around, having a good time. Fantastic. And everybody, just sleep, just melt, just drift, just dream and fall. Perfect. Fantastic. Give them a round of applause, everybody. So, some of you guys might notice that there are different levels of hypnotism. People can be at different levels at different times. Some people are a lot deeper than others, and some people can come and go in peaks and valleys, like Chris. He went peaks and valleys. His peaks and valleys, unfortunately, brought him completely out, but that's okay. He would be wonderful up here on stage, but we just don't have the time to work with to get him where he needs to go. So, just because somebody doesn't react in the way that we need them to, doesn't mean that they're not hypnotized. They're still where I need them to be. Something's register differently with people. It's like I mentioned in the beginning. You're never going to do anything that goes against your morals, your values, or beliefs, or if something just doesn't jive right with you, you'll either not do it or you'll just completely snap out of it. So if you see somebody not acting or underacting or overacting, don't worry. I've been doing this long enough to know when somebody is exactly where I need them to be. So let's go ahead and open up the next poll. This one is actually multiple choice. It's a little different. We're going to pick 3. So top 3, you guys get 2 choices. We're going to pick top 3 since we have 3 people up here on stage. What would you guys like to see next on stage? Someone lose their belly button. Someone become the laughter police. Name his princess would work great if Chris was here. Thank you is a bad word. It is the worst word you've ever heard in your life. Unable to speak, becoming a super spy, or the world's best liar. Yeah, you can pick 2 answers. You can pick 2. We have 3 that I'm going to do. Everybody gets to pick 2. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lock. All right. Only the person that I'm touching right now. Only the person I'm touching right now. The word thank you is the absolute worst cuss word you've ever heard in your entire life. It is foul and disgusting, and every time you hear me, myself, personally say that word, it just makes your blood boil. You just can't stand that word. You can't stand it so much that you can't even say it. It is terrible. Only the person that I'm touching right now. You've lost your belly button. In just a moment, you're going to sit up and realize that somebody has stolen your belly button. You can feel right through your shirt. You don't have to lift your shirt. You can feel through there that somebody has stolen it. It's completely gone, and you have no idea where it is. It's gone, and you're astonished. And only the person that I'm touching right now, every time you try and speak, your tongue falls out of your mouth and you babble incoherently. Nobody can understand a thing that you say. You think you sound absolutely perfect, and you don't understand what the big deal is. Everybody on 3, eyes open, feeling great. 1, 2, 3, feeling fantastic, feeling wonderful, feeling great, marvelous in every way. Perfect. Give them another round of applause. They're doing a good job. They're doing great up here. Feeling good. So, I just want to thank you guys very much for coming out tonight. I appreciate it. I know it's a smaller crowd, but I love a challenge. I love to really get out there and try different things and really just give it my all. So thank you guys so much. I appreciate that. Hi. You doing all right? Good. I'm gonna. The microphone's not working very well. How are you?
I'm good.
You're good. What's the matter? You don't know. Did you lose something?
I feel like I lost my belly button.
You feel like you lost your belly button. I think somebody in the audience stole it. You can go down there as long as you're careful on the stairs. You can go down there and ask some questions and see if somebody has your belly button down there. Go ahead. You're good. Go ahead. You can go down there and talk to them. How are you? What's your name? Where are you from? Where do you go to school? Yeah? How old are you? Yeah? Who's your mom? Who's your dad? Wonderful. Fantastic. What's their name? I got you. Perfect. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I appreciate that very much. She's out there trying to figure out where her belly button is. Maybe you can help her. You talk to her. Maybe somebody looks suspicious. Yeah. She says they look suspicious. Exactly. That's right. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. You all right? You're good?
Yeah.
Yeah? You just keep laughing. You sure? You all right? Is it ticklish? I'm just words tickle, I guess. You're good? All right. You doing okay? Have you found it? You didn't check back there yet. It's actually up here. It's right here on the stage. You dropped it up here on stage. I don't know how you dropped it up on stage, but you did. I'm going to have you stand right over there. Yeah, just right over there. You know how I know this is your belly button and not anybody else's? Because you're ticklish. Oh, I dropped it. I'm sorry. Here, I'll pick it up. A little dust on it. All right, I'm going to throw it and we're going to reattach. You ready? You guys stand like this. Hands up. You ready? Here we go. You got to check. Is it back? No, is it back? You got it? Yeah. Wonderful. Give her a round of applause. Perfect. Thank you so much for everything. I appreciate that so much. Yeah, I mean, we're in an open forum, an open house. You can say anything you need to say. You really can. It's okay.
Okay.
You're good? Okay. I mean, you keep acting like, I don't know. You're good. All right. You're just too nice. What are you doing? You don't have to see. Actually, I want you to stand up and I want you to tell everybody about your day. Stand up and tell everybody about your day. Yeah, just talk about yourself, talk about your day. Go ahead. I don't know why they're laughing. I don't know. You don't want to talk, no? Well, thank you anyways. Thank you, I appreciate it. What? You keep looking. You're free to speak. You really are. You really are. You're free to speak. You are. You don't have to be polite. You're good. A totally open forum. No? You sure? You sure? Okay. All right. And we got your belly button back, right? You're good? No troubles there? Perfect. So, again, small crowd. Thank you guys so much for coming out. I really appreciate everything. What? She's got her belly button, and you're doing great. You just keep looking, but you won't talk to me, so I don't know. Weird, I know, right? Just trying to tell everybody thank you so much for coming out and being a part of the show. Thank you, right? Thank you. No? You don't want to thank everybody? Thank you for... No? I am in church, and that's why it's... That's why I'm trying to thank everybody for coming out and thank the church for, thank you for letting me come to the church, and thank you for coming up on stage, and what? I don't know unless you talk to me. I don't. It's something, I guess. Thank you. I appreciate it very much. Thank you so much. And thank you. Okay. You sure you got nothing to say? You're just... Keep it... church, you can say anything. You can get it off your chest. Vent it out there into the world. No? Nothing? Okay, all right. Just one more. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Hi. So just let your eyes close again. Feel great. And just sleep, just melt, just drift, just dream. Give them another round of applause, everybody. Perfect. So, she's too nice. Way too nice. But I thought maybe we could get her to be a little rough and tough, but she's too nice. That's okay. We got some reaction. So, we've got time for one, maybe two more. Since we started a little late, I'm going to push it just a few minutes. Go ahead and throw the next one up here for you guys. You want them to become all together secret agents, bodybuilders, be in a horse race, or experience the best candy they've ever had in their entire life. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Everybody on stage. In just a moment, not yet, but in just a moment when I count and reach the number 3, not before, but when I reach the number 3, you're all going to stand up, eyes open, but you are now in a bodybuilding competition. You are the world's best bodybuilder. You've been working so hard for years to really train and tone your muscles to the point where you can enter into this competition. And first prize for this competition is $1 million. And there's so much good that you can do with that money. See it, you can see it now. Picture that money, it's yours. Get your game face on and just really picture, envision, see yourself winning that money. Now everybody in the audience is your judge. They're here to judge you based on your performance. So you have to give them 115%. Really show them how hard it is you've been working. On the count of 3, we're all going to stand up, give a little bit of space. We'll go through some poses together and start showing those judges just how hard it is you've been working. 1, 2, 3. Everybody stand up. Let's stand up, stand up, stand up. You can open your eyes if you need to be able to see those judges. Perfect. Separate just a little bit. All right, guys, we're going to start off with some biceps. Show those biceps off. Those nice, strong biceps. Wonderful. And then your triceps. You got to show your triceps, too. It's back of your arm, back here, tricep. Bodybuilder doesn't know what your tricep is. And then give a nice, show your pecs. Nice and strong. Wonderful. And then your quads, too. Show your quads. Top of your leg. Right there, quads. You got to show wonderful, strong quads. And everybody turn around. You're going to show your back muscles in between your shoulder blades. Show your back muscles. Perfect. And then your calves, those nice, strong calves. Really flex those calves. Perfect. And now, on the count of 3, we're all going to strike a pose, a unique pose, and we're going to hold it because it's time for the bodybuilding competition photographer to snap the picture for the cover of the magazine. 1, 2, 3. Strike a pose. Strike a pose. There we go. Give them a round of applause. Wonderful. All right, guys, go ahead and have a seat. Have a seat, have a seat, have a seat. We're going to pick our winner here. Pick our winner. And like I said, the winner of the bodybuilding competition gets $1 million. So you're nice and excited and all jittery and just, don't look at me. I'm not the judge. The judges are out there. They're getting ready to hold up those scorecards and just can't help but get so excited and just start smiling because you know you did so good. Oh, you're going to do so much with that money. It's going to be so fantastic. Just sleep, just melt, just drift, just dream. Give them a round of applause, everybody. All right, let's see. I think I have time to do this one. All right, this is going to be our last one. This is individual. So pick your favorite two. We're going to do the top three. Would you like the volunteers to only be able to speak in chimpanzee, become a shoe thief, a children's song opera singer, an earlobe inspector? Every time I say the word yes, they need a Band-Aid. Become a super spy or a human lie detector. We're going to close it down in about 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Only the person that I'm touching right now, you only speak in chimpanzee. Every time you're asked a question, you can only respond in chimpanzee. I'll try to find us a translator so that everybody understands what you're saying, but you can only speak in chimpanzee. Only the person that I'm touching right now, you are a shoe thief. Every time I turn my back and I'm not looking, you sneak off to the audience to steal somebody's shoe. You bring it back up on stage and hide it underneath your chair. Also, you are an English to chimpanzee translator. You speak chimpanzee perfectly, and if I ever need a translator, you will offer up your invaluable service. Only the person I'm touching right now, every time you hear me personally say the word yes, you politely put your hand up in the air and ask for a Band-Aid. Every time I hand you a Band-Aid, you'll take it out of the package and place it on your face. Every time you hear the word yes. Everybody on three, eyes open, feeling great. 1, 2, 3, feeling great, feeling fantastic. Go ahead and be seated up straight, feeling wonderful, perfect in every single way. Perfect. So, what'd you do in school today? Tell me about it. Go ahead. Tell me all about it. Go ahead. You're good. Yeah? What'd she say?
She said it was good.
It was good, right? It was good. You have any plans for the weekend? Nobody understands that. We don't understand. We don't understand. You got to speak. What'd she say? Nothing, exactly. Yeah, nothing. She's a little shy. That's okay. So I'm going to step out here for just a second. Leave that on because sometimes we get a little feedback. I'm going to check this microphone, this speaker over here, make sure everything is good. No troubles. Yes, everything is good over there. All right, perfect. I do. Hold on. Let's go. Over here. Hold on. Perfect. Here you go. You okay? What's going on? Did I miss something? You all right? You're good? Okay. You didn't lose your belly button again, did you?
Nope.
No? Okay. Perfect. You all right?
Well, yeah,
Oh, what?
she didn't say anything.
She didn't say anything. Okay. She's gonna go put. I'll take care of that thing. I got perfect. Perfect. There we go. So, I get questions all the time. People always come up to me and they ask me, "Is hypnosis real?" Yes. Yes, hypnosis is very real. You okay? What's going on? I'm trying to tell everybody that yes, hypnosis is very real. What is she doing? Yes, I think there's an issue there. You're good? Okay, no, you get some weird. She just wanted your shoes? Yes, I think you're right. What do you think?
She says that I took her shoe, but I didn't.
You didn't take her shoe? No.
Well,
You didn't? No. Yes. Oh. Yes, yeah. Gotcha. What are you doing? Trying to have a show up here, and you're just running out there grabbing shoes. You okay? You're sure? You don't have a... She's not okay? No? I want you to talk to me about that. Tell me what's going on. Yeah, what'd she say?
she's trying to say I took a shoe, but I didn't.
You didn't take a shoe. I don't know what's going on. You say yes.
I don't know.
You say
She doesn't know what she's talking about.
she doesn't know what she's talking about?
She said
You
she
okay?
didn't know.
Okay. You okay? Is your seat not comfortable, or
I was just adjusting it.
just adjusting your seat? Okay. Was she adjusting?
Wow.
Yeah, she was adjusting. Okay, perfect. Fantastic. So, all right. No, I don't. Hi. How are you? You doing okay? So, yes, I think there's an issue. Is everything okay? You're good? I got you. Yeah, you're good. You're welcome.
Ow, ah. I don't know what she said.
You don't know what she said. You just say it one more time. A little more clear.
Ooh, ah. She thinks I'm trying to take the shoes, but I'm not.
You're not trying to take the shoes. You're not trying to take any shoes at all. I think you're colluding. Yes. Yes, you are colluding together to take the shoes. Just give you two. There you go, yeah. Good? Okay. Perfect. Wonderful. All right. I think I left something over here. Oh, well, there it is. There's my water. That's what I'm looking for. You all right? Let me scoot this. Oh, your chairs are... Actually, I'm going to scoot yours forward a little bit. Oof. Scoot yours forward a little bit. There we go. Yes, that's better. There we go. Perfect. So I carry a little bit of sleep dust with me. Have you guys ever seen sleep dust before? It's really powerful stuff. If you get any of it on you, you immediately fall asleep. I use this stuff to go to sleep at night. You ready? It works like this. Goodness. You can actually roll it up into a little ball like this. I'm going to bounce it off the floor. It's going to bounce off that back door. It's going to come back. But you're not going to feel a thing. You ready? You got to watch it. Perfect. I can take a little and just... Fantastic. Give him a round of applause, everybody. Everybody on stage in just a moment, not yet, but in just a moment, you're going to be seated upright, eyes open, focused on me, except you're extremely agitated, extremely irritated, and you're sick of it. I've been lecturing on stage for 5.5 hours, haven't done anything. you're sick and tired of hearing me talk. You came here to see a hypnosis show, and you're sick of it. You're ready to get on with it. Now, you're going to be semi-polite because of where we are, but you've got no issues about speaking your mind. And tell me what you think. So in just a moment, you're going to be seated upright, eyes open, focused on me. 1, 2, 3, seated upright, eyes open and focused, feeling great. Wonderful, fantastic. So thank you guys for coming out. I appreciate it. We are at the end of the show. So we've come to the Q&A part of the show where it's time for comments. You know, what you guys like best about the show? Your favorite part, okay? So mine, there may be a little static in the microphone every now and again, but I'm going to hand this to you. And just give me, just a quick 10 seconds, what do you think? What was your favorite part of the show?
Now that we're about to be over.
Now that it's over, you didn't have fun? You did? You had a lot of fun? So you had fun, but you're glad that it's over? Were you hypnotized? You think so?
I don't know, but I'm ready for it to be over.
You're ready for it? Why? It was y'all had fun, right? Yeah. Okay, let me see. Let's go down here. We'll see what you think. What was your favorite part?
When I was sleeping, I didn't have to listen to you.
You didn't have to listen to me. But it was a lot of fun, wasn't it?
Sure.
Sure, it was. It was great. It was a good time. Would you do it again? No. Why?
Too long.
Too long. Well, sometimes hypnotism can take a long time. It can. Okay, I think she's ready to. What time? It's only like 8:15.
We've been here for 5 hours.
But sometimes hypnosis can take some time. It really can. What was your favorite part? Nothing. What? You didn't have fun? You didn't like it? It wasn't relaxing and kind of relaxing, but yeah, I don't know what that was all about. It was kind of weird. You did, maybe. Well, stand up for me. Stand up for me. All right. So in just a second, I want you guys to take a big step forward. And when you take a big step forward, you're going to remember everything that happened tonight. You're just going to laugh and smile and just have a good time. Just remember everything and laugh about it. Are you ready? All right, on 3, take a big step. 1, 2, 3, take a big step forward. Perfect. Give them a round of applause, everybody.